Hey Jen, these new AI avatars are absolutely insane. So let me play you some examples right here.
You dare challenge Rome, then prepare for war.
Do you want high quality backlinks? Click the link below to get started.
We even have a singing cat.
Tries to dance, looks more like a fight. Snapping fingers wrong while his pants too tight.
Alright, so if you want to discover exactly how to set this up, I'll show you how this today. Literally all you need to do is upload a picture and then you're good to go. And you can even generate, for example, like film style examples right here. So let me show you this. This is an awesome thread from PJ Ace on Twitter.
Your doom has been declared.
Great and mighty king, none of the prophecies of Asher seem to be connected to your dream.
Maybe Asher or another god is speaking to us. Perhaps we should all be listening.
I'm telling you, we had to dump the cargo.
Right, so you can automate all of this, even like full-blown films, UGC ads. If you're on an e-commerce business, probably one of the craziest and best ways to automate your business, to be honest with you. And it's really easy to automate using HeyGen. So let me show you exactly what I mean and how it works, right? So for example, you can see all these videos right here. These are all AI generated, so it's not actually me that generated them. And let's say, for example, you wanted to generate the Roman soldier example right here, right? So what you can do is you can click on avatar, and then you can choose some different examples right here. And if you go to the homepage, click on try avatar 4, we can upload an image, right? So you can see we could use any of these images right here. One of the best ways I like to do it is if you've got a certain scene in mind, let's say, for example, you wanted to do like one of the Yeti vlogging, right? Something like that. So we could say, okay, image of a Yeti with a selfie stick. I don't know if ChatGPT will allow me to generate the image. If not, I'll use Grok instead. And we'll see which one is faster. But basically, you want to start off with an image. So if you want to go like fully AI generated, then let me show you exactly how. We'll do this one landscape as well. So let's say, for example, you got an image like this, right? And so we can download this. And then we're going to go over to HeyGen. We're going to upload the image of a Yeti. And then inside here, we can come up with an idea. So just as a random example, let's take a screenshot of this. And then I'm going to go over to ChatGPT. I'm going to say stop and caption this. All right, and it will give us some ideas. So for example, proof I exist, now stop blaming me if you're lost hiking boots. We can go back over here and we can take an example script. We can change the motion as well. So we could say fun and friendly, something like that. You can also switch between portrait and landscape as well. Now this is a portrait image, so we're just going to generate with that. You can also switch between 720 and 180p. And then if we hit generate video, so what that's going to do is generate a video, and it's usually actually pretty quick when it comes to generating the avatar. Right? If you want to generate like a video of yourself, so let's take an example of this. I am a cheeky man. This was actually generated with N8N, so you can see you've got a couple of examples of how we built this workflow. If we go back to N8N over here, there's a couple of different automations. So if you want like N8N to write a full script for you, I'll do a separate video on this. Then you can get an AI research agent that scrapes the internet, looks at the latest news in your industry, then writes a script, then automatically plugs this over to HeyGen. That's inside the AI Profit Boardroom if you want to get access to this. So you would just go to Classroom, N8N templates, and you can see the HeyGen N8N automation. And you can get both workflows inside here that you can download, right? Link in the comments description to that. But basically, you can automate whether it's with your face, whether it's someone else's face. It's pretty easy to do. So if we go back to HeyGen now, that is still processing, 36% ready. So it does generate fairly quickly. And then you can use this for UGC ads, right? So for example, if we go back to this image of me, let's open this up. Welcome to the new era of video creation with HeyGen. Simply type your script to get started. All right, so this image is like an AI clone of me, basically, using photo AI. But basically, we've plugged in an image of me, and then we've generated the script, and then we've used that to generate the video. Pretty crazy stuff. And the automations and the videos that you can build are absolutely crazy. Like, for example, you can even upload music and then it will sync the music to the image you've generated as well.
As a dance, looks more like a fight. Snapping fingers wrong while his pants too tight. Thinks he's in a cypher rapping hit.
So you can build all of this, and I think it would be absolutely amazing for ads, right? And I'll show you an example of why. So, for example, if we go over to, this is something I've tested inside my Facebook ads campaign, right? If we have a look at an example right here, one of our top performing ads. And this is, don't get me wrong, like I absolutely hate that this works, but it works, and I've tested it against myself and everyone else. But basically, you can create like an attention-grabbing image like this, and it works really well on Facebook. Like, this is one of our top performing ads. As terrible as it looks, it stops people scrolling, and people tend to click on stuff that grabs their attention, right? As terrible as it looks. So what you can actually do to take that to a whole new level is you could take, for example, that image and then plug it into HeyGen and then create a video based on the Facebook ads that you're running. So let's have a look at the Yeti example that we just generated. Carlos is saying, I'm going to install those script writing and HeyGen flows. Awesome, man. Yeah, so if you want that HeyGen example, this one right here, this is inside the AI Profit Boardroom. We literally just added it every day, and pretty much every single day we're adding new automations, new workflows, new upgrades inside the AI Profit Boardroom. So make sure you're in there, because it's crazy what you can do with AI right now. Most people aren't even aware that you can do it. So let's play this one with an example of the Yeti.
Proof I exist. Now stop blaming me for your lost hiking boots.
All right, so you can see here how the audio was synced to the
Proof I exist.
The video. If you want to use a different voice as well, so the voice doesn't quite match it with the image, then you can easily go inside the AI voice and you can find a nice voice from one of these lists. But to be fair, for a video like that, you might want someone who's a bit more of emotion in there, right? And it's quite easy to set that up using this process and grabbing a voice from the NA10 workflows, right? What I've actually done as well inside HeyGen, inside the voice section, I've actually cloned my voice using 11 Labs. So if we open this up. Hey there, here's how I sound. Hope you like it. The right voice brings avatar videos to life. So you can see how you can actually take a voice from 11 Labs. I've got training inside the AI Profit Boardroom on how to do that in detail. But basically, you can take a very good replica of your voice and then plug that in. Now, the other way to generate automations and avatars without even showing your face or without using a Yeti or a crazy dinosaur or anything like that is you can go into the avatar section over here, select UGC, and look how lifelike some of these videos are, right? Like, it's absolutely wild. So if people are testing, for example, creating some UGC ads for e-commerce or for an agency or something like that, this could be a great way to do it. Obviously, you have to do it ethically, and with great power comes great responsibility, but you can see how easy it is to generate these. So for example, if we click on Finlay over here, we can use Finlay to generate a script, and then let's go into the script section over here. We can change that over and say, okay, I don't know, for example, let's say I'm doing it from agency. I'm like, are you looking for backlinks? Book a free SEO strategy session below and discover how to rank #1. Now what we can also do is just double check the voice. So let's play the voice here.
Hey there, here's how I sound. Hope you like it.
Right, and that should probably fit him, to be fair. We can change the accent as well. You can change this to whatever you want. Then we can hit submit over here. Just name this whatever you want. You can also, for example, just make sure you take off the watermark, change the format. You got the FPS right there. So if you want really good quality, obviously you want to go with 60, resolution 180, and then we can plug this in. So for example, HeyGen UGC example. Hit submit. And now we can start generating the outputs, right? And it's just going to load the voice and the video inside there. Usually if it's something short like that, it's not going to take too long at all to start generating the outputs. And you can see a bunch of examples right here, right? So I've shown you, for example, how to generate, I would say, viral sort of social media content like this. You can also, for example, create your own films. You can create avatar clones of yourself. It's also awesome for ads. The other thing that I was going to say is you can actually, let's play.
Are you
this
looking
one.
for backlink?
This one, we just got to wait for that to load, so it's only 7% in. But the other thing that I was going to say is that you can actually use this for YouTube content, right? As long as you label it AI. So, for example, if we go onto YouTube here, you'll see a bunch of examples from me if I type in Julian Goldie AI News. And some of these videos, they do better than my human videos. So, for example, this one right here. This video that you're watching is completely AI generated using HeyGen. Let me play this example. Huge just happened in AI. Robots are getting crazy good at moving like humans. Google's new video AI just dropped. You see how like the quality of it is better than probably what you're watching right now. The lighting is perfect. The quality is like 180p, and then the video matches mine. Even the hand gestures mostly match mine. I wouldn't say they're perfect, but you can just edit that out. And if you're wondering, okay, does this actually work, or is this just AI slop, etc., you can see it performed really well, like 53,000 views on that video. Performed very well. People liked it. So that's an example of how you can do this, how easy it is to automate this stuff. Let's see, we've got the video for the UGC example set up right here, so let's play this.
Are you looking for backlinks? Book a free SEO strategy session below and discover how to rank #1.
I still don't like the voice. I think you could create a better voice for that. But again, I've shown you how to do that today. And then you can generate these avatar videos. What percentage of people would actually know that's AI generated? Let's be honest. Obviously, you should be using it ethically. On YouTube, if I use AI content, I always label it as AI generated content. But you can see how convincing that is as a real human. Like most people who don't understand AI or don't watch this channel aren't going to realize the difference. If you want to get the NA10 automation for HeyGen, as you can see right here for NA10, feel free to get that inside the AI Profit Boardroom, link in the comments description. Basically, step by step, it automates a video and then plugs it through HeyGen automatically using the API. This community as well is just focused on making more money and saving time with AI automations. You get 3 weekly coaching calls on there. You also get a classroom with all of my best courses, SOPs, templates, tutorials, like you can see right here. We also have training on how to use AI avatars and HeyGen to actually get a lot of views, like you can see, and then we have a full SOP for that. Additionally, we have a full section on NA10 automation, so we're just constantly updating, right? So if you want to steal this stuff from me and just grab the automation that actually does it for you, feel free to get that inside the AI Profit Boardroom. And then each week, based on whatever you need, we'll just build out the automations for you. So we actually post each week inside the AI Profit Boardroom, hey, what automations do you want to see? People post and then we create them for them. So as an example of that, you can see all the automations that I created for people this week. Like the value in there is insane, right? Normally you're going to pay someone who's an expert at AI automation, you're probably going to pay them like $1,000 for each automation, right? Whereas, for example, inside the AI Profit Boardroom, if you sign up, we create those automations for you as long as they're within reason, as long as they're not magic. I'm not Harry Potter. And then also, you can jump on 3 weekly coaching calls. If you can't make them, you can watch them back inside the Q&A call recording section as well. So tons of value in there. It's insane. Plus you get to sort of network and get into a community with 600 people who are also interested in the same things as you. So feel free to get that link in the comments description. Appreciate you watching.